So my name is Paul Wang. I'm a cybersecurity advocate. Beforehand, I have been working for more than 20 years in Big Four companies, ranging from cybersecurity, which is my core competency, to fraud investigation. And so lately I was a partner at a Big Four company taking care of fraud investigation and dispute services for Swiss Romand, and as well as taking care of forensic technology across Switzerland. My main focus was definitely cyber investigation, and when I attended the first meetup presentation from Arnaud about Montpellier, I was actually pretty astonished the way he described, the way he was trying to advocate as well Montpellier. What struck me was the fact of bridging the traditional banking with the crypto world. And not only it will serve for the crypto community and the blockchain community, but also to make the traditional bank client to adhere to the to this blockchain community. So this is very important. When I started to discuss with him, what impressed me is obviously he's a techie person, and I'm also a techie person by studies and by background, also from the same school. I was very amazed by his enthusiasm to actually convince it, because it's not about disrupting the traditional banking system, but it's really bridging the third-party financial institutions with the crypto world, with the blockchain world. So that is actually what serves the most. There's a second thing which I think it's very important, which I think I love as well, is all the assets from the clients actually are being there. So they are always available, and they are not being actually used for hedging for other purposes. And I think that's also a way to make the client satisfied, to be transparent to the client and say, okay, your assets is still going to be in the books. And the third thing which convinced me is that actually, because it's in the books of the bank and the entire ledger of the bank will be on the blockchain, that makes the second level of transparency. And funny enough, after I met Arnaud, I think a few weeks later, Laurent actually contacted me from the Forum EPFL, because he knew me from the Forum EPFL, and funny enough, we had some interesting discussions. And before actually discussing with Arnaud, he was saying, okay, would I be actually interested in helping, not necessarily just in investing, but at least in helping the entire project to go live. And also small world is that 20 years ago, I was actually also an advisor for another cybersecurity company who was also a friend from Laurent, that was based in Geneva. And Arnaud actually knew this company as well, but that was 20 years ago. So from 20 years ago to 20 years later, being helpful in the cybersecurity world, I think that's also the goal. What I will try to do as a cybersecurity advocate is really to enforce the policies, enforce not necessarily the auditing, although I'm coming back from an auditing firm, but it's really to make sure that all the policies, all the processes are being documented, not only for internal purposes, but also to serve the client, so that the client, whenever they go into studying Montpellier, they go into investing in Montpellier, they go using the technology, the infrastructure, or the platform that is being provided by Montpellier, they are convinced that everything is documented transparently, not only from the technology perspective, but from a process. It's everything related to governance, to risk, and to compliance. And most and foremost, I think nowadays with the advent of GDPR, that all the companies needs to be actually GDPR compliant. So that's also some kind of umbrella aspect that I want to actually focus on. And I will do my best to actually help Montpellier to become a great successful project, and I look forward to cooperating with you guys.